Alright, this was the third straight game of the same themes in the first half, and Kai's playmaking continues to be one of them. The Thunder have no choice but to show or trap him off a screen because of how quick he's coming off those, and he's just making the right read every time. Despite all the Thunder's defensive attention being on him or Luka, the others are capitalizing, so they're still generating good offense, and that's compensating for them not scoring. But once the others started going cold in the third, the game started to flip, and that quarter was the turning point. Some of it was the Thunder's defense, but more of it was just the amount of dead balls, and those slowing the game down. Damn near every block or turnover was out of bounds, then the fouls were compounding on top of those, and I counted 19 possessions of one of those things happening. There was just never a flow all quarter, and that always hurts the team with a rhythm, so that contributed to the Mavs losing theirs. Now with the others not making shots, and Kai or Luka never having a chance to establish their own rhythm, there was just not enough offense in the fourth. But at least the whistles were benefiting them in the second half, and what ended up hurting them the most was the severe case of the free throw plague. Leaving 10 points on the table in a game, let alone a half, is atrocious, and those came back around to haunt him in the end. But the even bigger problem for him was Shai, and he's continuing to carry the Thunder's entire offense. If it wasn't a tough midi, it was a tough float, and even a lot of the others' makes were off him creating. I could tell he was gassed in the last 4 minutes, but at least he got some help from Dub making some big plays, and then Shet, Lou, and Kaysen making huge trays in that second half. But even though they pulled through down the wire, some of it was the Mavs beating themselves, and their offense is still stagnant. If everything is going to be that 5-out with Shai operating at the top, I don't know if that's going to be enough to pull out 2 more wins, but at least they've got home court advantage in this best of 3, and only time will tell. Just watch the tape.
Oh, that's ridiculous! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander